Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Rames, the believer. Good morning. We got the hearts on the board this morning. We got them hearts. Good morning, K. Braden. K. Braden, yes. Thank you, my K. Braden. Let's go, team. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Good morning, Vietnam. As we're coming in, everybody, make sure we're taparoonies. Taparoonies, yes. Tip, 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 tip. Good morning, the mad scientist with the star. Thank you, folks. We got to hammer these hearts. We got to hammer these hearts, my beauties. Good morning. Tapper is coming. Carlos Espanol. I love it, K. Braden. I love it. KPZ, hello. Good morning. Merrill. How are we, Merrill? Oscar, John Doe, LJB in the hizzle. Good morning, my beauties. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. We are on every day, Monday through Sunday. I now have 2 sick daughters at home now. They're both upstairs. They both got fevers. You would never think it, though. Richard Warnakowski, hello. Good morning, everybody. If you're here, it's tap, tap, tap. We got 13 hearts. We got 13 more hearts that we got to hammer. So start hammering. Yeah, I got about 2 hours sleep last night. They both were snuggled up with their dad in the bed. Hello, Jules. How are you? Road Correo. Hello. Hola. Stevie B. K. Peasy. How are you, sweetheart? Thank you for the heart beam. Striker. Good morning to you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hearts are on the board. DW. Mad Scientist, thank you for the bravo. Appreciate you. All right, we are going to get this party started. All we ask that you do is tap throughout the live. We got to get over 200,000. Share the live. Share that live, everybody. Wrangle, yes, go get them. Thank you, Striker. And repost the live and donate if and when you can, okay? So this is Miss Market right now. We're just hovering around the 20 and the 8. Going up, going down. Suzette, thank you, sweetheart. We are in a narrow state currently here on Miss Market. Yesterday we got that pullback on Miss Market. So refreshing. We love those pullbacks, traders. And this is our whip zone. We are in position 1 this morning currently on Miss Market. We're right here in position one. The bad news is we got the 5-minute granddaddy right above our heads. We got the 15-minute granddaddy right above that. So SPY has some resistance. It's got some problems to the upside on this market. As we pull this back, these white lines are our major support and resistance levels. We are now going to put in our arrows. Here we go. Above, you're in position one, but why are we not going to trade into this right here? Why aren't we going to trade into this? This right here, traders, is major resistance. So we do not, under any circumstances, want to go long into that box. You're not going to go anywhere. You got two 200s right there. You ain't going duty, okay? You are going to get rejected hard. So I want you over 693 with a retest, and then you have room up to 696 and 698, okay? But we do not try, my beautiful traders, to go through this box. You are not the one running through the door. You let them run through the door. You retest the door, and then you go up to your levels, okay, my beauties? Do we understand that? Under the whip zone of 686, we have room down to 684 and 680 here on Miss Market this morning. Mr. Dave with the $1.99. Dad Bod with the third heart. We got 12 more hearts. Let's go. Let's go. Hammer those things. User, how are you? With the heart being you're awesome. Appreciate you. Good morning, Dad Bod. Good morning, Big Joe. Desiree, good morning. We're now going to head over to Nvidia. Nvidia to the moon. We are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone here on Nvidia. As we mark up our major support and resistance levels, we got 200s right above us. We got three. We got three of them on Nvidia, and you got a double bottom there. Oh, boy. All right, Nvidia, above the whip zone of 181. You have room up to 186. 186. Wrangle! Yo! Love you, Wrangle. Adrian, Kevin Mahan, thank you. So this is our, thank you, Wrangle. Love you, brother. This is our major right here, resistance to the upside. So what are we not going to do, traders? We are not trying to go into that area. We got to be out. If you take a trade to the upside, by the time you reach 186, the party's over. You got to be out of this on Nvidia. A lot of resistance up there, okay? Under 177, under the whole number, we have room down to 170. What I need you to be careful about today, my beautiful traders, is that we have a lot of resistance above us on a lot of these, okay? And for instance, under the whip zone, you don't want to trade into a whole number. So if you don't wait today for your first trade, a lot of you are going to lose that first one hard, okay? And I don't want you to do that. So be careful. Let's go over to the Qs. Das Qs. You got to be able to read the market. And we will teach you how to do that in our glorious VIP. We had our VIP live training last night. It was a doozy. It was a doozy. We are in a narrow state on the Qs. We are in the whip zone. But I have a feeling above us to the upside, we're going to have problems. There is problem number one. There is problem number two. There is problem number three. You see what I'm saying, traders? You see what I'm saying, my beauties? Listen to Uncle Voss. He'll set you right. Above 617, you got room up to 621, 625, and 630, okay? Under 611.84, you have room down to 607.50 and $600.50, and of course the $600 level. As you can see here on them Qs, this area right here is major resistance. So 621, 622 area, beware of that. As we head over to Sofi, yes, it is. Ooh, those Sofi levels yesterday were beautiful. Did you see that? All right, let's see what we got here. Right now, we're in a narrow state on Sofi. We're going to have problems above us. There's problem number one. There is problem number two. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Not as bad as the other ones, my beauties. All right, so hold on. Whoop. We're going to pull this back now. Bam, bam, bam. All right, here we go on Fireball. Sofi. Above 21.83, here's your first stop, $22. That's the problem. This is the problem child right here, 22.18. So let's make sure we get over that. Let's get over that area. Don't chase this. We're not chasing this up here to the upside. You are waiting for that pullback, okay? Hold that level, and then you have room up to $24 on Sofi. $24 will be your first stop here on Sofi, but you got to get over that 22.18 with a retest, my traders, okay? Under $21. We do not short into 21. We get under it. We retest it. Then you have room down to $20.50 and $20 whole number on Sofi. Thank you for the follows, everybody. I appreciate you. Love yous. Folks, we got to finish these hearts. I don't want to have to say this every single day. We got 9 more hearts. Thank you. Thank you, Stevie B. Suzette, how are you? Carlos and Stryker, good morning to you. Love it. Love it. AMD, very nice. AMD. Boo-doo-boo. Boop-boop-boo-doo-boo. All right, here we go. We are in a narrow state on AMD. Narrow, what position are we in? Whoop, whoop. We are in position 3 to the downside on AMD. So what are you not doing? Let me put this in for you. This is your move to the downside. Bam! What are we not doing? What are we not doing? Thank you, Carlos. Christy, Sierra, thank you so much. We're not going short. All right? You were looking, and if you were in the VIP live training last night, you would know exactly what we're talking about right now. Good thing we did that training last night. Look at this gap down at VIP. AMD, where is our support level? Let's see what we got. Bam, bam, bam. Look at those 3 support levels. Beautiful. Bam. All right, so this is what we got. This is major support down here. Major support down here. Boom. We are not shorting into this demand area. 212, 214. Don't short into that. You are looking back that way, and you have room up to 228. Mark that down. 228. Do not short into this. You're not going to go anywhere. All right? Good morning, Zen. How are you? Sue Felicia, Mr. Charles, Shelley Stringer. Yo! Hello. Yes, we'll do Amazon now. Fireball! Fireball! All right, right now we are in a narrow state. We are in position 1 to the upside. 5-minute 200 in the way. 15-minute in the way. 20 in the way. There's a lot of people who are going to try to go long at the open on a lot of these, and they're going to get their faces ripped off. Just let you know that right now. Don't be one of them. All right, we are not going long, my beauties, into that resistance. 241. Hello, Jerry. We are not going long into that resistance. Get over 241, retest it. You have room up to 246. All right? This is the channel you want to be in right here, traders. This is the channel, not this channel. Too much support and resistance under you. Okay? Under 235.50, you have room down to 227 on Amazon. Thank you for all the follows, everybody. I appreciate you. Coin. Do. Bum, 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 bum. All right, coin. Mr. Day. Yeah, we just ignore him. Look, he's got no shirt on. See, he has no shirt on. His wife must have left him. All right, here we go. We are in and out. What's his name? Oliver Smith, your wife left you. Why? We are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone. Yes, here on Coin. Yeah, Mr. Dave, do what you did because the more comments we get, the better push, okay? All right, Coin. It's always the alcoholic white guys. All right, above 180, we got room up to 186. Above 180, we got room up to 186. Mr. Charles! Mr. Charles, thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Hello, Willie. How are you, baby? Under 175.75, you have room down to 162. 162. Mr. Dave! Yes! Adorable Dad! Now we're cooking with some gas! Yes, my beauties! Let's go, let's go, let's go! Show them who's boss on TikTok! Mr. Charles! Mr. Dave! Joe Crow! My kids are upstairs, both of them. They're both sick with fevers. Daddy's got to take them to the doctor a little bit. All right, here we go. What else are we looking at? What did I miss so far? And we did that, NQ, and then we'll do Tesla. All right, here we go on NQ. Good morning, my beauties. How is everybody? How are my amazing viewers and traders? Who was green yesterday in the market? Who was green yesterday in Miss Markets? Yes. Who was green? Let's go. Fit Wakely, what's up? Make sure we get those thumbs up over there in the YT. Let's go. Let's go. Get fired up. Get fired up. VIP. VIP. The Qs, we are the greatest education community in the world, my friends. It's not even close. Above 25,478, you have room up to 25,650, 650, and 25,948 on them Qs, okay? Back under 25,219, you have room down to 25,080. Mark that down, my beauties, okay? Yes, the VIP, how do you get in? Who's sick and tired of losing? Who's sick and tired of getting into trades and they go against you every time immediately? Who's sick and tired of telling their family they are red every month of the market and they say, well, honey, why are you still trading? We're going to fix that for you right here. TheVoshTrading.com. Click the link in the bios. I will change you on how you trade. You will be a totally different trader so you can finally go to your significant others and family and say, I'm starting to win now, honey pie. Or keep losing. You know it's not going to end well. The Qs, we are in the whip zone. Above 616.78, above 617, you have room up to 621, 622. This is major resistance right here. Mark that down. Mark that down, my beauties. Under 611.84, you have room down to 607.50 and 650, and then, of course, $600. All right? Microsoft, let's go, let's go, let's go. Are we ready, traders? Are we ready? Who is ready for this? Here we go. Hold on tight, everybody. Hold on tight. Are we ready? Woo! They don't make these easy to find. That's one thing they have to change on here. I mean, look at this. Well, we're going to do this right here. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. The diamond. Look at this diamond. Holy moly. We got 3 of these diamonds on the board. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, Sosa. Microsoft, let's do it, my beauties. All right, we are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone here on Microsoft. As we are marking out our major support and resistance levels, traders, there is no reason why you're red every month. It's unacceptable, okay? It's impossible. It's impossible to be read every month. Like, you got to work on really hard. There it is, Michelle, my bell. Yes. Thank you, Michelle. Look at that diamond. Above 412.14, you have room up to 421. 420, Western Charles. Let's go. Zed Method. Woo-wee. Look at them. Now that is teamwork. Holy moly. Holy moly. Thank you guys so much. Amazing. Hold on. We're going to finish Microsoft here in a moment. All right. So we got room up to 421, traders. 421. Now, on Microsoft, we have that move down. Above 421 with a retest, you have room up to 448. 448 on this. Back under 408.59, we have room down to 395. 395. If you look at these levels, my traders, you see we have beautiful ranges to trade in on Microsoft. Beautiful ranges. Yesterday, I'm going to show you my two glorious trades here on Coin. I took both of them, actually, on the 2-minute chart. So this was trade number 1 yesterday. My two glorious trades. This is why we do not chase. I took this reversal. Boom. Boom for $1.50 per share. Then I took this reversal. Boom. Boom for $1.30. Almost $3 out of the market per share yesterday. $3 on reversals. The amateur is looking to go short here. The amateur is looking to go short here. Not me. Hope you weren't in that. Hood, Robinhood, and we're going to teach you how to trade like a pro. That's my promise to you. In the VIP, I will teach you how to trade like a pro. If you have any questions about the VIP, just ask the VIP traders that are in here. They've been in there a long time. We are in a neutral state currently on Robinhood. We are in the whip zone on Robinhood currently right now. As we put these white lines in for you traders, these are our major support and resistance levels. You are going to learn from me how to not put these on your chart. We are going to train you on how to read multiple time frames at once. And you will be unstoppable force in the markets. All right, here we go. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone. Above $87, you got room up to $91 on Robinhood. $91 will be your first level. Under $85.30, watch your hold number of $85, and then you have room down to $78 here on the Hood of Robin. Yes. Voss will definitely teach you how to trade. No BS. That's correct. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yep, once you get into the VIP and I get my hands on you and you see how I train you, you ain't going anywhere. Tesla, unless you have no discipline and you don't have a good work ethic. Right now, we are narrow on Tesla. We are narrow on Tesla. Problem is the 5-minute 200 there. Then the 15-minute 200 is there, and then the 1 hour 200 is there, so is your 20. Woof! It's a good thing you come on here every morning, my beauties. A lot of you would have went long into this and got destroyed today. Let's pull this back and let me show you. Right here, my beauties, this is major resistance. That is major resistance right there. Who wants to go long into that resistance? Who wants to go long at the open right into that? Most of you probably don't even know that was there. Let's go, Jeffrey Field. We'll teach you, my brother. We will teach you for sure. We're not going long into this. We're not going anywhere. Above 425.38 with a retest, you have room up to 430. All right, you have a little channel in here. Okay? But above 430, you got room up to 444.50. That is the channel you want, my traders. Right there. Forget this bullshit right here. You want over 430.22 with a retest, and then you have room up to 444.50. That's to the upside now, beauties. Under 416, my beautiful traders, you got room down to 412. Yes. Okay. but under 412 with a retest. You have room down to 398. This is the channel you want to be in. Not every trade is your trade. The goal is to have high probability setups, and that's what I'm going to teach you in the VIP. You will be trading high probability setups. Chevron, CVX. Yesterday, when I took those two reversal trades, I was sitting there laughing after, and I'm just sitting here laughing hysterically. And I'm saying to myself, this is stupid. This is stupid. All right, CVX, we are in a neutral state. We're starting to get a little wide here. A little wide here on CVX. You are not going long on this. Okay, here, listen, everybody. Bring your ear to the thing. Alert, alert. We are not going long on CVX. Okay? You are in a wide state, my beauties. No long. All right, let's pull this back. So there's our wide state. Nothing to the upside until you get narrow. Under 176.71, you got room down to 175.50 right here. Major support, and then 175. Chevron, you are going to chop around until you are narrow. So stay away from it until you are narrow, okay? Let's go. No, you're not, Phil. You're not stupid. And nobody's stupid. Anybody can do this. If I can do this, anyone can do this. I will tell you that right now. AMD, look. AMD, this is our gap down. That is our gap down. What are we not doing? Now, when you're a VIP member, you know what position you were in here. And underneath you right here, you have major support. Look at all this support, my traders. Look at all of this support. You are not trading into this support. You're not going anywhere. You're looking that way, everybody, that way. Okay? We are not shorting into that. You have room back up to 228. Mark that down. And amateurs looking to go short here. You are not going short there. Everyone in the chat right now, put no short. No short. No short. Don't worry, Jay, I got rid of him. No short. No short. Guy's a crybaby on here. Could you imagine when I get a hold of him in the VIP? He'll last about 30 seconds. Zen Method, Hector Isaias, Rachel T. Kidney. Yes. Hector Isaias. Let's go. Grown men crying. Ladies, you don't have a lot to pick from out there. I hope you found the good man already. Because if you're picking from this flock that we have, woof. Yikes, you may be mowing the lawn. We are in the narrow state. We are in position 1 on Boeing. Let's go. You better get your weed whackers out, ladies. You know what I'm saying? You think they're going to mow the lawn? They're going to hurt their nails. All right, we are in position 1. We got room up to 240.18, first stop, and 248. Here on Boeing, yes. Under 230.23, what are we not doing under this? We are not trading into the whole number. Get under 230, 225, and 222.50. All right? What's up, John Doe? Good to see you, my brother. Yes, my beauties. This is how you get into the VIP. I must say it on here 100 times. You guys should know this by now, okay? My beautiful traders and viewers, if you want to learn how to trade, you've never done it before, I will teach you. TheVoshTrading.com, that is where you're going. Right there, my beauties. Nothing to it. Sliver. Let's see what we got on silver. Whoops. Silver, we are narrow. By the way, folks, this is not something you day trade. You're either in it or you're not in it, silver and gold, okay? We are in an arrow state. You are in position 2 to the upside on silver. Right up there, 15-minute 200 is a doozy. So watch that sucker. All right, on silver, position 2, narrow. You got room up to $91. $91. All right. Back under 75.57. You have room down to 68.50 on silver. Dad bod. Yes, it is. Thank you, my beautiful viewers. Oh, wow. Desserts with the rose. Striker. Thank you so much. Isn't this fun, guys? We get to trade. I mean, think about this. We're having fun. You get to listen to me. Uber. Uberoonies, the Ubers. We are narrow. We are in position 2 to the upside, but there is your resistance. There she blows. Resistance everywhere. Traders, I hope you're marking these levels down, man. You got a lot of resistance on a lot of these, all right? You do not want to not get this right, or it's going to be a painful Wednesday for you. Is today Wednesday? What day are we on here? We're Wednesday, right? I don't even know what day it is anymore. All right, this is our gap up. We are not trading into $81. It is a major 200. Okay? You have a 200 there and a whole number. That is major resistance. Right there at $81. Don't trade into $81. Don't do it. Under $77. Under 77, you have room down to 75.50 and 74. Walmart. We are in a narrow state on Walmart. We are in the whip zone here on Walmart. Let's mark these out. Let me give me all to you. All right, we're in a neutral state. We are in a neutral state. Remember, 70% of all new highs fail. Watch your whole numbers to the upside. This will fail as well. Under 126.74 on Walmart, you have room down to 123.50 and 123 whole number on Walmart. Rachel T, the air dancer. I love air dancers. At the stores, you know those things? Woo! I love air dancers. Yes, it is. I wanted to buy one and put one on our front lawn. My wife told me, you're crazy. You crazy. I wanted to put it with my face. I had one made with my face, and I'm on the lawn like this. I did. She wouldn't let me. I love air dancers. Mad scientist, Joe Ruggles. Thank you. PLTR. I'm in India. I'm in India currently. All right, right now we are in a narrow state. We are in position 1 to the downside. Yes, it is. It's a joke, folks. I'm not in India. All right, this is what we got on PLTR. Above 158.31. You got room up to 173. 173, yes. Under 151.63, you have room down to 144. We are not shorting into 152. See this? We're not shorting it. Let's get under it. Let's retest it, and then let's go for a ride. Remember, this is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. And you must, yeah, it was part of the trade deal. You must trade at your own risk. Don't try the street food. You know what's funny? Who said that? Israel. I had my friend came back from from India, and he told me that a while ago. And as I said that was from India, I was thinking about that, the street food. Joe Ruggles, adorable dad, Bill Royal, MU, let's go. Let's finish off those roses, my beauties. We are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone on MU. Let's go. We got our 5-minute 200 right there. Don't you hate when that thing is there? Rachel T's like, oh my God, I accepted to go up to the box. I didn't mean to do that, Voss. I was just tapping. Right, Rachel? Above 426.56. I'll bring you in the box, Rachel. You want to talk to Uncle Voss? 426.56. You have room up to 460 on MU. Under 410.91, you have room down to 351. If any VIPer wants to come into the box, I'll bring you up real quick. You can tell all these beautiful viewers how the VIP is. Who wants to come up in the box? If you're a VIPer, request at the bottom. I will bring you in. Netflix. Nobody? Don't be scared. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone here on Netflix. Yes, it is on Netflix. I should bring a mutant in the box one day. Would you guys like to hear that? Would you like me to destroy one of them? We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone. Above $81 here on Netflix. You have room up to $82 and $84 on Netflix. Okay. Under $79.62, you have room down to $77. Apple. Apple, we are in a narrow state on Apple. The state is narrow. We are in position 2 on Apple. Let's see what we got here. Do we have anything good on Apple? Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Let's see what we got on Applelicious here. Let's pull this back. All right, we are narrow on Apple. I'm going to give you a freebie, everybody. Are we ready? Alert! Alert! We got an alert out on Apple this morning. We got room up to 272. First stop here on 272. Above 272 with a retest. You have room up to 275.50 on Apple. But we don't care if we go up or down because under 268.80, we got room down to 265. Yes, it is. Let's go, my beauties. What else do we got? IWM. We are in a narrow state on IWM. We are in position 2 to the upside on IWM. Watch this 200 underneath us. Watch that sucker. All right, we got a triple top up here at 265. Hold on, everybody. All right, we are narrow. First stop, 265. Triple top right here. The triple deuce, mark that down, 265. Above that with a retest, you have room up to 267 and then 271.50 on IWM. Back under 260. We have room down to 259, but that's not what you want. You want to get under 259, retest it. You have room down to 255. Traders, the bigger the channel, the better the trade. The bigger the channel, the better the trade. All right, let's finish off those roses. Oracle! We are in a narrow state on Oracle. We are in the whip zone currently on Oracle. Oh, that's a doozy right there. 161 on Oracle. Mark that down. Major resistance. Oracle, alert, alert, major resistance at 161. Mark that down. You don't want to trade into that. It's a good reversal right there. All right, I'm going to show you this, my traders. Above 155, we have room up to 161. This is major resistance. You are looking for a reversal at 161, not financial investment or tax advice. If you get above 161 with a retest, you have room up to 170. Okay? I just gave you a good one there. Under 152.64, you have room down to 147 on Oracle. Traders, it doesn't matter if it goes up or if it goes down. Hello, Ricardo. You trade both sides of the market. In the VIP, I will teach you how to short as well. You will like shorting better than going long. I promise you that. Okay? But you got to know how to trade both sides of the market. You can't just trade longs, folks. It's not going to work out too well. OKLO. OKLO to the moon. We are in a narrow state on OKLO. We are in the whip zone on OKLO. OKLO, we got an alert. Alert on OKLO. All right, this is what we got, my beauties. Above 78.18 on OKLO. We have room up to $83.87.50. Mark it down. We got it on watch, okay? Under $76, under the whole number, you have room down to $73. First stop of support. RGTI. Rigetti. AI. I remember this thing. All right, here we go. We are in a narrow state on RGTI. We are in the whip zone currently on RGTI. I'll tell you what, RGTI, we got an alert. We got an alert on RGTI. Looks good. All right, this is what we got. Good one. I like it. Above 18.27, you have room up to $20. 18.27 above, we got room up to $20. Mark that down. Under the whip zone of 17.63, you have room down to $14. Ricardo, I don't know why, but I always want to short the market. Got to learn to go long. You got to do both, Ricardo. You got to go both. Meta. Sure can, Willie. What do we got here on Meta? Let's finish off those roses. Sue Felicia. Yes. Thank you, my beautiful Sue. We are in a bearish neutral state here on Meta. We are also in position 1 to the downside on Meta. Thank you, Julian Santos. Rev, Marianne. Mariana. Beautiful name. Thank you so much. Carlos, thank you. I hope I said that right, Mariana. Beautiful, beautiful name. All right, here we go, Meta. Above 695.20, you have room up to 705. That'll be your first stop. 705. Above 705 with a retest, we have room up to 744. You're in position 1 to the downside. You have room down to 659 on Meta. Mariana. Oh, nice. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad I said it right. You can ask Davion in here how long I was calling him by the wrong name. What was it? Over a year, Davion? Davian, I was calling him. Poor guy. Davian. And he didn't, you think someone would say, hey, Voss, that's not my name. He just went along with the flow. You call me whatever you want as long as you teach me how to trade. Above 158.31. You got room up to 173 here on PLTR. Yes. Back under 151.63. You got room down to 144.50 and then 144 hold number, okay? ARM. TTD. Sorry, Jason. I didn't. He's been asking for me to do TTD here for a while, and he writes, I ain't too proud to beg. Oh, good one, Jason Lee. Love you, brother. All right, let's do it for him. TTD. We are in a narrow state. We're in the whip zone. Very humble, Jason. Now, why can't more people be like Jason? All right, let's see what we got, Jason. Woo, 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 woo. Going to the daily. All right, let's pull this back. TTD. Well, the Patriots are going to hope they're going to get a lot of TTDs in the Super Bowl, but I think they're going to get destroyed. Above $27.36, you have room up to $29 and $32 on TTD. Under $26.69, you got room down to $25, Jason. There it is. Carl Little. Here we go on NQ. NQ above 25,478. You have room up to 25,650, 650, and 25,948. This is Trading View, my brother. I don't trade on this. I trade on Sterling Trader Pro. Under 25,219.50. You have room down to 25,080. PayPal, yes. Thank you for all those roses, my beauties. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Welcome, Jason Lee. Good to see you, my friend. All right, NQ. What do we PayPal? I'm working on 2 hours sleep, folks. My children are sick. My oldest had a fever last night, and then this morning, the youngest had a fever this morning. So they are home with Papa. And I had them snuggle up with me last night. I rubbed their backs for them when they're not feeling well. Because when they're coughing so much, you rub their back, they go right to sleep. So I was rubbing backs all night. But I only need like 3 hours sleep. My wife calls me a freak of nature. All right, here we go on PayPal. Remember this dumpster fire? What did I tell you yesterday? Watch the gap and what? Nap. Well, this thing gapped and napped. And it did exactly what I said it would probably do, okay? Back over $42.50. You have room up to $49. $49 on PayPal. Let's go, let's go. Under $41.50, your next stop is $29. PayPal's hanging on by a thread. Look, woo, whoop, whoop. PayPal's hanging on by a thread. Look at that thing. Holy moly. PayPal. Shelly. Thank you, my Shelly. The Qs. All right, the Qs above 617. You have room up to that resistance. 622. What is that thing? The League Trophy! The League Trophy! Live League! Holy moly! Who sent that? Who sent that? Candy! Candy! Shelly! Yo! The beautiful Candy and Shelly! W's in the chat for Candy and Shelly. Let's get going, everybody. Let's go. Above 617, you have room up to, love you guys, up to 622. Okay, 622. That is major resistance up there. Under 611.84, you have room down to 607.50 and $600. Everyone always says, Voss, how do you not lose your voice? I never do. I'm telling you, I'm a freak of nature. Ask the wife. Amazon, let's go. All right, Amazon, this is what we got. We are in a narrow state. So if you're looking at Amazon and you have an opportunity to take this long, what are you going to do? The widescreen live, because on YT, when you do widescreen, they don't put you in the shorts feed. Yes, the wife. Yes, user. You know, I didn't want to say, you know. We got to get over 241. Above 241, you have room up to 246. We're not trading into resistance. Not going to go anywhere, I'm telling you. Under 235.53, you have room down to 227. Thank you, Zen Method! Holy moly! Thank you, Zen. Yes, I don't think user. That's pretty good that you caught that. That's funny. That's my humor. I throw in some zingers that you have to figure out if you listen closely. All right now we are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone on IONQ. All right, we got an alert. IONQ. Alerts on IONQ. You can thank me later, okay? This is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only, and you must trade at your own risk, traders. Trading is risky. Rachel with the quarterback, Frank. Rachel! Yes, it is. IONQ above 38.61. You got room up to $43. Okay. Under 37.41. You have room down to 34.50. Let me ask you all a question. You never thought you would come across a trading teacher that was this fun. Am I right? Am I right? Most trading teachers are like, yes, above 38.61, you have room up to $39. And then if you look closely and you look for your fair value gap, watch the fair value gap as you're going up, and then check your RSI. Everybody, check the RSI on your screen and make sure you put on MACD volume. Make sure you draw all your trend lines today. Okay, everybody. No way, Jose. No. You get this. You get this. Let's go. Thank you for the follows, everybody. I appreciate you. Let's bring the heat. Starbucks. If you think I'm fun on here, you got to come to a football game with me or a Yankee game. The big screen, I'm always on it. All right, here we go. We are in. I'm a lot of fun. I have to say, I am. I'm a lot of fun. All right. What are we doing here? Starbucks. I got to redo these. We are in the whip zone on Starbucks. The other day, I found a $25 gift card to Starbucks. So when I go out, I'm going to give it to somebody who really needs it. I haven't found that person yet. Above 93.19, we got room up to 94.50. $25 too. 94.50. Under 92.32, we are not trading into the whole number. Under the whole number, then you got room down to 90.33. eBay for the beautiful Tracy. Yes, it is. Yes, if you think we have fun in here, you got to get in the VIP. We have a lot of fun in it. VIP members, do we have a lot of fun in that VIP? Do we have a lot of fun in there? You're going to head over to thevosstrading.com or click the LINK in the BIO. That'll bring you to our VIP. That is where I'm going to train you. You get trained by me, not from Billy Bob or Hank or Sally. You get trained by me. Mr. D, Striker, Rachel. Yes. Hello, Bill Boyle. How are you? eBay. Sorry, Tracy. All right, we are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone. Yes, it is. Okay, here we go on eBay. Above $93, you have room up to 94, and then $94.65, $95 area up here on eBay, okay, my beauties? Under $91, you have to get under 91. You have room down to 90, And then under 90, you have room down to 88.56, my beautiful Tracy. Thank you, Zen. Yes. Pop, Alex, Onyx. Hello, my brother. Adorable Daddy. Yo. Let's go. JPM. You guys, anyone trade JPM other than me in here? This is a good one. This thing can be a doozy at times. You got to get it right, though. You have to know how to trade this one. See, I trade the same 6 to 10 stocks every day. I've been trading the same 6 to 10 stocks for years, so I know the personalities of all of them. And these are like my babies. They all have different personalities. All right, JPM, yes, it is. Above 316.28, you have room up to 323, okay? 323 on JPM. Under 312.61, you got room down to 309 and 304. Yes. Hello, Willie. Willie, it took you this long to follow me? Holy hell. Willie. Thank you for the follow, my Willie. Yes, this is becoming one of my favorites. Coin. Boy, is this easy to trade. I couldn't believe how easy coin is to trade. All right, we are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone on coin. All right, above 180.24, we have room up to 186. 186 will be our first stop here on the Coin-a-Roonies. Above 186 with a retest, you have room up to $200. All right, under 175.64, we have room down to 162. Pop! Yes, folks, let's finish off these last roses. We are at 162,000 taps to the moon. Let's go. A narrow base, or you mean a narrow state? There's a difference. Are we talking about a narrow state or a narrow base? Base. Yep, that's a narrow base. Good question, Kurt. Miss Market, the spy. That's a good catch, Kurt. Very good. Is that Kurt? Is that Kurt from the VIP? Is that VIP, Kurt? Because we have a Kurt in the VIP. Okay. I was going to say, only a VIP member would know what we're talking about here. All right, we are in a narrow state. You got room on SPY up to 693. 693 and then 696 on Miss Market, my beauties. Under 683.94, you have room down to 680 and 676.50. Crystal Braiding. We don't use Discord. We use a real platform, Crystal. So what you're going to do to get into our paid VIP, you are going to head over to thevoshtrading.com. That's how you get into our Discord. It's a real education community and program we use. Everything is done in our WAP community in there, okay? Everything is done in there. Jason Lee, no, because what happens is they just copy instead of learning. We teach you how to actually trade. Traders in our VIP, we actually teach you how to trade. Then you can teach your kids or your wife or your aunt or your uncle. You're going to know how to actually trade. All right, let's do roll call. Are we ready for roll call, my beauties? Are we ready for roll call? Hold on. All right, roll call. Here we go. Andrew, the believer. Kay Braden, the mad scientist. Merrill, Jules, K. Peasy, Stevie B, Stryker, Rangel Marquez, Suzette, Dadbod, User, JDM, MK, Sue Felicia, Paulo, Powder, Marcus, Stevie B, Suzette, Carlos, Christy, Sierra, Gilbert, Official KK, Steve Coleman, Norman, Alex Onyx, Rachel T, Patron, Mr. D, Striker, Adorable, Zed Method. Thank you, Zed. Jules, Mike S, Joe Crow, Shelley Stringer, Candy. Let's go, my beauties. We got more for you. Juliet, Mr. Future. Thank you so much. Hold on, we got more, but they keep sending. They keep sending. Kay Braden, Andrew the Believer. I think I got everybody. Maybe not. Hold on. Christy, Mr. Charles, Mr. Dave, Sony, Mr. Charles with the subscription. I think I got everybody. Shoeless, there he is. Thank you, Shoeless. Michelle, 76, Katie, let's go. Patron, if I forgot anybody, I'm sorry. I love you all. Let's go. The VIP is open. The VIP is open, my beauties. You are going to head over to thevoshtrading.com, and I'm going to teach you how to trade. Period. End of story. VIP members, we will see you in the VIP chat here in about 2 minutes. I got to go check on my beautiful daughters. They're sick. They're my babies. I love you all so much. We'll be on tomorrow. VIPers, we'll see you in the chat. Have a great day, everybody. Trade, trade, trade. And remember, the only thing we control is risk.